So in this video on the leads functionality within Microsoft Dynamics 365 for Sales, we're going to cover off the email validation feature. Now this is one in a series to be done specifically on the leads functionality within Dynamics. You can see links to others in the series below. Also, if you've got any suggested content ideas or you need any help with Microsoft Dynamics, there's links for that below as well. So let's go into the system and explain what we mean by the email validation feature. And I've actually gone into the back end of the system here, which would be controlled by your administrator, but I think it helps illustrate the point. So I'm in the data improvement section, and specifically within email validation. And effectively what it's saying here, the system is going to look at the primary email address on the lead, or the contact as it happens, but we're interested in this from a leads perspective. What it's going to check is the email address incorrect or incomplete? Is it a test or spam email address? Is it a temporary or disposable domain? Or is it an email address from an expired or non-existent domain? And if it's any of those criteria, it's going to flag it as such. I've got the option to turn this on for leads and or turn it on for contacts. I've just got it turned on for leads at the moment. Let's see how that manifests itself within the system. So if I come out of the back end and go into the main sales area, specifically into the leads area, and what I'm going to do is create a new lead record, and we'll put a email address that isn't valid into there. So I'm just going to create a new lead. Let's call it, this is a test lead. We'll call this test and lead, and then we'll give it an email address of Richard at, let's come up with a domain that's unlikely to exist, 1234 random.com. So as I put that in, you can see we're sort of processing to the right of that email address there, and it's popped up a little icon which is an envelope with an exclamation mark on it in red, which indicates that the system believes that's not a valid email address. Now if I click on that, I do have the right, so it's saying the email doesn't seem to be valid as the domain is unknown, which is unsurprising because I completely made that up, so it's unlikely to exist. If I knew better than the system, I can mark that as valid, or I can compose the email anyway. That's up to me. But I think the key benefit of this is when you're getting leads come in and you're reviewing them, it's flagging to you straight away that that email address doesn't appear to be valid. So there's no point therefore sort of composing an email to send out to that lead. You might want to look at alternative means of getting in contact, for example. So it just sort of streamlines that whole lead management process. Anyway, hopefully a useful feature just to help you sort of manage your incoming leads. As I say, this is one of the series that we've done specifically on leads functionality. You'll see links to other than the series below. So if you've got any suggested content ideas or you need any help with Microsoft Dynamics, please see the links below. Anyway, thanks very much for your time today, and hopefully catch up with you again soon.